Welcome to English Made Easy, the YouTube channel that doesn't just teach you English, but helps you master it. I'm so excited you're here because today we're diving deep into the secret sauce of natural, fluent English phrasal verbs. Have you ever felt like your English is good, but you still sound a bit formal or perhaps a little stiff? Do native speakers sometimes use phrases you just can't quite grasp? The answer often lies in these powerful, everyday expressions. Phrasal verbs are everywhere in spoken English, and knowing them doesn't just help you understand. It helps you sound incredibly natural. Over the next few minutes, we're going to unlock 20 of the most important, most frequently used, and yes, the most searched for phrasal verbs that will transform your everyday conversations. This isn't just a list. It's a deep dive with tons of examples, common mistakes, and practical tips. Get ready to power up your English. Let's get started. All right, first things first. What exactly are phrasal verbs? Simply put, they're combinations of a verb and a preposition like up, down, on, off, in, out, or an adverb, or sometimes both. And here's the tricky part. The meaning of the phrasal verb is often completely different from the meaning of the individual words. Look means to see with your eyes. But look up, that means to search for information. See, tricky, but fascinating. Why are they so crucial for B2 and C1 learners? Because native speakers use them constantly, especially in informal, daily conversation. Mastering them will dramatically improve your listening comprehension. And when you start using them, you'll sound incredibly more natural and fluent. Plus, they're efficient. One phrasal verb can often replace a longer, more formal phrase. Let's jump into some of the most common phrasal verbs you'll use every single day. 1. Go on. Carry on. Continue. Meaning, to continue doing something. Often used interchangeably. Go on can also mean to happen. Examples: please go on with your story. It's very interesting. Continue. Even though it started raining, they decided to carry on with the picnic. Continue. What's going on here? It's so noisy. What's happening? 2. Pick up. Collect, learn, improve. Meaning, this is a fantastic multi-purpose phrasal verb. It can mean to collect something, someone, to learn something quickly, or for a situation to improve. Examples: can you pick up some groceries on your way home? Collect items. I need to pick up my kids from school at 3 p.m. Collect people. She moved to Italy and quickly picked up the language. Learn quickly. Business was slow, but it's starting to pick up now. Prove. Asterisk 3. Put off, postpone, discourage. Meaning, to postpone something, or to make someone not want to do something. Examples: don't put off studying until the last minute. Postpone. The terrible weather really put me off going to the beach. Discourage. We had to put off our meeting until next week. Postpone. Common mistake. Confusing put off with put out. Extinguish a fire. Asterisk, asterisk 4. Set up, establish, arrange. Meaning, to establish a business, system, or an appointment. To prepare equipment. Examples: she wants to set up her own photography business. Establish: could you help me set up the projector for the presentation? Prepare equipment: they agreed to set up a meeting for next Tuesday. ***5. Take off, depart, succeed, remove clothing. Meaning, another versatile one. For a plane, it means to depart. For a project or business, to succeed suddenly. Also, to remove clothing. Examples: the plane is scheduled to take off in 20 minutes. Depart: her new online course really took off. Last month, succeed. Take off your shoes before entering the house. Let's continue with more essential phrasal verbs that pop up constantly in conversations. Every day: lil, find out, discover. Information, meaning to discover a fact or piece of information. Examples: I need to find out what time the movie starts.
Did.
You find out who won the competition. They finally found out the truth about the missing documents. 7. Get along with. Have a good relationship, meaning to have a friendly relationship with someone. Examples: I get along with my colleagues very well. Do you get along with your neighbors? It's important to get along with your family. 8. Look forward to. Anticipate with pleasure, meaning to feel pleased and excited about something that is going to happen. Examples: I'm really looking forward to my vacation next month. She's looking forward to meeting her new team. We look forward to hearing from you soon. Common mistake: using to plus base verb. Remember? Look forward to is followed by a noun or a gerund ing form. Looking forward to see you incorrect versus looking forward to seeing you very correct. Point 9. Turn up, arrive, be found. Meaning, to arrive unexpectedly or without a plan. Or for something lost to be found. Can also mean to increase volume. Examples: he finally turned up an hour late for the meeting. Arrive: my lost keys eventually turned up in the most unexpected place. Be found: could you turn up the music a little? Increase volume. 10. Give up, stop trying, surrender. Meaning, to stop trying to do something, or to surrender. Examples: don't give up on your dreams. Stop trying. After hours of searching, we had to give up finding the lost cat. Stop trying. The criminal decided to give up to the police. Surrender. Wow. We've already covered 10 incredibly useful phrasal verbs. From go on and pick up to look forward to and give up. Think about how much more natural your conversations will sound just by incorporating these in the next few minutes. We're going to dive into another 10 essential phrasal verbs that focus on problem solving, ideas, and daily routines. Get ready for deal with, come up with, break down, and many more. This is where your English really starts to flow. Stay with us. Now, we're tackling another crucial set of 10 phrasal verbs that you'll use constantly in daily interactions, especially when discussing problems, ideas, and managing tasks. These are vital for sounding genuinely fluent and handling more complex conversations. 11. Deal with, handle, manage, meaning to handle or manage a situation, problem, or person. Examples: I need to deal with this urgent email before I leave. Handle a task. She's very good at dealing with difficult customers. Manage people. How do you usually deal with stress? Manage a problem. Asterisk 12. Come up with, invent, suggest an idea, meaning to think of an idea, plan, or solution. Examples: can you come up with a new idea for the marketing campaign? Suggest an idea. Okay. He came up with a brilliant solution to the technical problem. Invent a solution. We need to come up with a plan to finish this on time. Create a plan. Asterisk 13. Break down, fail, analyze, become upset, meaning. This has several meanings. For a machine to stop working. To divide something into smaller parts for analysis. Or to lose emotional control. Examples: my car broke down on the way to work this morning. Fail. Stop working. Let's break down the budget into smaller categories. Analyze, divide. She broke down in tears when she heard the sad news. Become upset. Asterisk 14. Look into. Investigate, meaning to investigate or examine a situation or problem. Examples: the police are looking into the cause of the accident. Investigate. Aisle. Look into why your order hasn't arrived yet. Investigate. Committee needs to look into the new proposal. Carefully. Examine. Asterisk 15. Work out. Solve. Exercise. Develop successfully. Meaning to solve a problem, to do physical exercise. Or for a situation to develop in a successful way. Examples: don't worry. I'm sure we can work out a solution. Solve. I try to work out at the gym 3 times a week. Exercise. Things were difficult at first, but it all worked out in the end. Develop successfully. These next ones are absolutely vital for how you interact with others and manage your daily life. 16. Call off. Cancel. Meaning to cancel an event, meeting, or activity. Examples: they had to call off the outdoor concert because of the rain. Cancel. We decided to call off the trip due to unforeseen circumstances. Don't call off the party just because a few people can't make it. Cancel. Share C. Turn down. Reject. Decrease volume. Meaning to refuse an offer or request, or to decrease the volume or intensity of something. Examples: she turned down the job offer because it wasn't what she was looking for. Reject. Could you turn down the TV? It's too loud. Decrease volume. They invited him to the party, but he turned them down. Reject. Asterisk 18. Get up. Rise from bed. Meaning to rise from bed in the morning. Examples: I usually get up at 6:30 a.m. During the week, it's hard to get up early on cold mornings. What time do you usually get up on weekends? Sure, Joe. Come on. Encourage. Hurry up. Happen. Meaning to encourage someone. To urge someone to hurry, or sometimes to mean to happen, similar to go on. Examples: come on. You can do it. Just a little bit more. Encourage. Come on. We're going to be late. Hurry up. come on. That's not fair. Expression of disbelief, frustration, asterisk 20. Hang out, spend time casually, meaning to spend time informally with friends or in a particular place. Examples: do you want to hang out at the park this afternoon? Spend time casually. They often hang out at the coffee shop after class. Spend time casually. I'm just hanging out at home this weekend. Relaxing. Asterisk, another incredible hour of learning. We've tackled deal with, come up with, break down, and so many more. You're building a truly robust vocabulary for everyday English. In our final part, we're going to tie everything together. We'll share powerful strategies for memorizing these common pitfalls to avoid, and most importantly, how to integrate them naturally into your own speech. Get ready for the ultimate phrasal verb integration guide. Welcome to our final, crucial part of phrasal verb power-up. You've learned 20 of the most essential phrasal verbs, complete with detailed meanings and examples. That's a huge achievement. But here's the challenge. Knowing them is one thing. Using them naturally in conversation is another. This final hour is dedicated to bridging that gap. We'll give you actionable strategies to move these phrasal verbs from your passive knowledge into your active, everyday speech. How do you make these stick? Repetition is key, but smart repetition. Contextual learning. Never learn a phrasal verb in isolation. Always learn it in a sentence, and ideally, in a small scenario. Our examples today did exactly that. Try to create your own mini-stories using multiple phrasal verbs. Example: scenario: I had to put off my trip because my car broke down. I tried to work out a solution, but eventually, I had to call off the whole thing. Now, I'm just hanging out at home, looking forward to next month's plans. Visualization. Create a mental image for each phrasal verb. For pick up, collect, imagine grabbing groceries. For turn down, reject, imagine shaking your head no. Flashcards, digital or physical. On one side, write the phrasal verb. On the other, write 2 to 3 common meanings and example sentences. Review them regularly. The listen and identify game. When you're watching English TV shows, movies, or listening to podcasts, actively listen for these 20 phrasal verbs. When you hear one, pause if you can and mentally confirm its meaning in that context. The substitute, game, take a piece of text, a news article, a story, and try to replace more formal verbs with phrasal verbs. Instead of the meeting was postponed, try the meeting was put off. Instead of they discovered the truth, try they found out the truth. One a day. Challenge. Focus on actively using just 1 or 2 new phrasal verbs in your conversations each day. Start small. If you're talking to a friend, try to slip in look forward to. If you're discussing a problem, try deal with shadowing and imitation as discussed in our earlier long-form episodes. Shadowing native speakers is incredibly powerful. Find clips where these phrasal verbs are used and try to imitate the speaker's intonation and rhythm. This helps them feel more natural on your tongue. Keep a phrasal verb journal. Dedicate a notebook or a digital document to these verbs. Write down sentences you hear or create yourself. Seeing them in your own handwriting can aid memory. Even with practice, phrasal verbs can be tricky. Let's look at some common challenges and how to overcome them. Transitive versus intransitive. Some phrasal verbs need an object, transitive. Others don't, intransitive. Intransitive, the plane took off. No object. Transitive, please take off your shoes. Object, your shoes separable versus inseparable. This is a big one. For some transitive phrasal verbs, the object can go between the verb and the particle or after the particle. For others, it must always go after separable. Object can go in the middle. Pick up your keys, or pick your keys up. Rule of thumb: if the object is a pronoun, him, her, it, them, it must go in the middle. Pick them up, not pick up them. Many of our verbs today are separable. Put off. Set up, take off, call off, turn down. Inseparable object always goes after. Look into the problem. Not look the problem into. Examples: deal with. Look into, get along with, look forward to, come up with. Special case: verbs with 3 parts are always inseparable. Look forward to, get along with. Multiple meanings. As we saw with pick up or break down, many phrasal verbs have several meanings. Don't try to learn all of them at once. Start with the most common ones we've covered, and then gradually expand your understanding. Context is your best friend here. Over-reliance or under-reliance. Don't feel pressured to use a phrasal verb if a single verb is more natural or clearer. Sometimes postpone is fine instead of put off. The goal is naturalness, not just using phrasal verbs for the sake of it. Conversely, don't shy away from them because they seem difficult. Start small. Integrate slowly. You've just completed a deep dive into 20 essential phrasal verbs for everyday conversation. This is a monumental step in your English learning journey. You now have the knowledge, the examples, and the strategies to sound more natural. Understand native speakers better and express yourself with greater confidence. Remember, consistency is key. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every time you try to use a new phrasal verb, you're building a stronger connection in your brain. Thank you for spending this time with us at English Made Easy. We truly hope this extensive guide to phrasal verbs empowers you to speak English with newfound confidence and fluency. If you found this episode valuable, please give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with other English learners who are ready to power up their conversation skills. Your support helps us create more in-depth content like this. We encourage you to revisit this episode, pause, and practice. Take the challenge to use one new phrasal verb every day this week. You'll be amazed at your progress. From all of us here at English Made Easy, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep unlocking your potential. We'll catch you in the next episode.